Don't run.
Join the team.
Hey team, this is the McGuire Review, and we have just gotten back from Gen Con 2018, and I'll tell you, Gen Con 51 was a great time. There were a ton of new games at the convention, and it was bigger than ever. They once again sold it out. There were so many people there, and they have also continued their expansion into the Lucas Oil Stadium with a ton of stuff over there as well. So, what did we experience? We experienced a lot, and you're going to see a lot of different things on the video to follow, a lot of clips. You're going to see some spotlights from CMON, from Mythic Games. You're also going to see a spotlight from Brotherwise Games on their brand new Call to Adventure, which is currently on Kickstarter. It's an awesome, awesome adventure card game. I highly suggest that you check this out on Kickstarter. If not on Kickstarter and it's just not something you can do right now, you definitely want to look into it once it comes to retail, because it does look really good and it is a lot of fun. So you'll see a spotlight on that here in the video to come. Gen Con kicked off with an awesome Sun King beer tapping and a concert like it does every year, and they went all out on the concert this year. I mean, they had a full stage setup. This was much different than what they've done in the past, which is the tent and the very small stage. This was a full concert stage they had set up with concert lighting. It was done really well. It was pretty awesome. We've got some footage of that. You'll see the sound quality isn't great because of the bass and how loud it was, so the sound quality is a little off, but you will see a little bit of footage from the beer tapping and the concert. They had the food trucks like they do every single year. Tons of food trucks line the streets morning to night to give you all the different options of food that you can possibly want. You've got all the local restaurants that you can go to, which also theme their menus and their beer selections and their drink selections to go with Gen Con, and that's a lot of fun as well. We once again got in an hour early Thursday morning before they let the general public in to the convention center, so we do get a nice hour-long walkthrough where there isn't a ton of people and we're able to see things a little bit better. And then as we go on through the week, you'll see more and more people packing into the convention center, because I'll tell you, there was a ton of people there and a lot of games to be played and a lot of games to be sold. Because a lot of these booths, you know, they ship in hundreds and hundreds of these games, and a lot of times these booths, they'll sell out. They will sell out of the title that gets released at Gen Con. Maybe it's the first day, maybe it's all the way until Saturday. Sometimes the booths will only sell a certain number of copies of games every day, where it's like, hey, we're only selling 50 copies today. That's it. If you want a copy of this game, you better get here early, you better get in line, you better get in this convention hall and get to this booth the second these doors open. Don't run!
Don't run.
But you better get to that booth and get that game if you want it, if it's one that only sells, 50 or 60 or maybe 100 copies each day. And lots of booths do that. And it's kind of a fun aspect as well to be able to be one of the people that get one of those copies just that day. And sometimes, they just put out a huge stack and they say, you know what, when they're gone, they're gone. Usually by Friday night, Saturday morning, if that's the way that they're going, those games are going to sell out and they're going to be gone. Don't expect them to be there on Sunday. If it's a hot game, it's going to sell out by Saturday morning. It's just the way that it is. There's too many people that come through that convention center and hit that place on Saturday. Now, I will also say you will see Blizzard. We didn't get an extensive look at Blizzard, but we do have some footage of the Blizzard booth. Blizzard came to Gen Con this year, returned. They had an awesome booth set up. It was really cool. It was out in one of the main gaming halls. It wasn't in the actual convention center, the convention hall where they have all the different vendors and booths. It sat outside where you would go into Hall D or Hall C and do the open gaming. It was back in the corner, and they had quite an extensive setup. They had tons of merch, pretty much anything Blizzard-wise you'd want to buy. They had there great setups in glass cases. It was very eye-popping, very appealing. They had huge TVs going, large screens going that were up in the air, kind of attached and built into their booth setup that had, were running Overwatch and World of Warcraft and Hearthstone, different of their short video clips that they have released online. Those were all running. They had a big, huge hearth with a fireplace kind of set up for the whole Hearthstone. They had big tables set out where you could sit and play Hearthstone, the digital version. It was really, really awesome. Now, there were no major announcements that were made by Blizzard there. It wasn't like they said, hey, we're coming out with a physical version of Hearthstone. There was none of that happened there at Gen Con. It was all just their normal stuff that they have. However, they did have some really awesome, cute but deadly miniatures. It was a really nice setup where you could actually buy one and that you could buy the pins as well. And if you didn't like what you wanted, they had an assortment of other ones out, both pins and the cute but deadlies, and you could trade yours in and then take the one that you wanted. And that was fun, because if you got one that you didn't want and there wasn't necessarily one that was out there, you could come back later in the day, you could come back the next day, as they would continue to be cycled out as people would get things and trade in and out. That was a really fun concept. I'm glad they did that, and I actually had quite a bit of fun with that as well myself. I bought 2 of them, and somehow, by the power of my third eye, was able to identify the boxes that I needed for the exact ones that I wanted. So that was pretty phenomenal, and I think everybody there at the booth was like, what? All right, so to say the least, Gen Con 51, or Gen Con 2018, was an awesome experience. So without further ado, Gen Con 2018, hope you enjoy.
Here we're just basically waiting in the huge line that's reserved for press as well as the VIGs, and we're just waiting in line, ready to get in for the early entry.
So I'm gonna look around.
All right, guys, we have entered the hall. We are in now, early access, and walking through. This is awesome.
Oh yeah.
All right, first thing we're going to try to do is find Ares Games, pick up the new Sword and Sorcery expansion, character expansion. There's Mythic Games. We're going to head past there here in a second. All right, what do we got over here? Oh, they got a big stack. All right, so we're over here. Got the broken token. We're gonna go over there a little bit later and pick up our custom dice tower that I ordered. It really came at a good price too. There's our friends at Breaking Games. What else we got here? Oh, that's cool. Place is really packed out this year. I mean, this is bigger than I think I've ever seen. Yeah, we're gonna head right over here later.
check out this new Fallout Wasteland Warfare. Looks awesome. Check this out over here. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I was like,
Hey, how's it going?
thank you. Give us some love. Hello.
All right. Where's our Aries Games? Let's find them. Where are they at? This is awesome. Let's get a little bit of a spin action here. We got CMON right over there. Fantasy Flight. After we find Aries Games, we're going to go over and check out Mythic Games. Look at some Joan of Arc, as well as some Solomon Kane. Oh, I can't wait for that. We've got the Boss Monster. Here's our buddies, the Boss Monster. The brand new Boss Monster 3. Can't wait to play their brand new game they got on Kickstarter. We're going to demo that a little bit later. That's all right while we look for Aries so we can get a nice cool walk through here of everything. All right, we're going to spin it around.
I tie this thing around like a toga.
These guys are great here. They make some really good titles. We've reviewed a couple of them on the channel. Oh, here we go, Mantic. Another awesome company there. Mantic, if you guys haven't seen their Dungeon Saga series, it's phenomenal. They've made the brand new Hellboy that's coming for Kickstarter. Can't wait for that to hit. Where is Aries Games? We are on a hunt for Aries Games. It's our CMON buddies.
Game Trade Magazine.
Man, look at the demo lineup these guys got. Phenomenal. Here we go. And we have arrived. Here we go. All right, so here's where we're going to pick up the new character expansion of Sword and Sorcery. They have a pretty small, limited run of them, but we're going to grab one right now, all right? All right, we're headed back. Let's go we'll go right back to Mythic Games booth, which is actually near the entrance of where we came in. So we're gonna go right back the way we came in. Now that we have our character expansion pack for Sword and Sorcery, really excited about that. I'm gonna use that actually tonight. We're gonna do a nice Sword and Sorcery campaign after we get done with a little D&D campaign we're gonna do. It's gonna be a good day, good night. Look at the Shadows of Brimstone.
That's my favorite.
It's a great game. I've got that entire set. Embarrassed to say, I haven't even opened it yet. Reason is because it's fairly epic, and I've got a lot to play, so haven't got into that one yet. But we definitely will.
Spirit Island is on the other side.
Here's a guy I know. What's up, man? Good, how you doing? Cool. Spirit Island, huh?
Yeah. Are you familiar with the game?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this guy right here has helped me out quite a bit.
Yeah, he's played it a few times.
Yeah, a few times. Very cool.
Have a good call.
Yeah, all right, guys, I'll swing by later. All right, cool. All right. Great game, Spirit Island. Still one of the tops on BGG hotness list, which is really cool because it's been there for quite some time now. All right. Here we go. Getting close. Getting very, very close.
I'm pretty sure this deal designed that, and you're doing the publishers.
All right, let's go. Let's go right through this side this time. And we're going to cut through here. Get a little footage quickly of some of the stuff in Breaking Games. Let's see what we got.
Running around here somewhere.
He's currently in the event section.
Since modifiers apply to adjacent, orthogonal does not count.
Right. Yep.
All right, guys, we're getting really close now to Mythic Games. Team, this is going to be sweet. I cannot wait to sit down and do some demos of Joan of Arc and Solomon Kane, and then the reveal of their brand new game that they're coming out with. It's going to hit Kickstarter pretty soon. So let's see what we got here.
Okay. So Spice Road is a game where you play a card and you embark on a transaction.
We're getting close. Here we are. We have arrived. Yes, Solomon Kane, there it is. Okay, look at all the minis. There's Leo. We're in a good place with good people. Phenomenal. All right, we're switching around. Oh, look at what we got there. So awesome.
Yes, everything that I'm paying him is going back to you. Joan of Arc. Oh, you get to check out Game on Tabletop System. Alright, so we're going to have a meeting on this.
Marcus, I'm gonna throw my water bottle in there. It's a legit setup.
go. Here it is.
I think all the tables are set up.
Here it is, crew.
Oh, Brian, you brave man, you brave man. To be honest, we kind of get the early scoop. Hey,
That's
buddy.
right.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Very, very well, man. How are you keeping?
Good, good.
I knew the McGuire report guys were coming. I knew they were coming.
Yeah.
And I'm just not ready, man. They're here, caught me with my hands and my trousers, man.
Oh, no, you're fine. This is great. All right, this is the brand new game we've got. What are we calling this one?
This is Reichbusters Project Vril. So essentially, this is your World War II alternate history. The Germans, the Nazis, are about to lose the war. Essentially, they're on a last-ditch effort, and they've been researching this new technology, Vril, which could be the only thing that gives them any chance to turn the war back. And the Reichbusters are basically the team that are going to go in and stop that happening. They're going to infiltrate behind enemy lines, espionage, assassination, stealing tech. And the idea is it's over the top, it's energetic, exciting. We're going to have loads of allied heroes. So we're going to have British, American, Russian snipers, spies, infiltrators, big badass characters. But you're also going to have loads of awesome technology. So the Vril is going to power big mechs. We're also going to see how Vril is used to reanimate the dead. So these aren't like normal zombies that come back to life. These are forced technology injected into them to bring them back, like almost against their will, to fight and mindlessly go against the Allies. It's
So awesome.
weird and occult and cool, and it's just going to be something really over the top that you can just cooperatively get your teeth into.
That's so awesome. So awesome.
So these are literally the first teaser minis for Reichbusters that we have here at Gen Con. We're going to be releasing on Kickstarter later this year.
Yeah, the sculpts are killer. I love that giant mech. That is so cool.
Tip of the iceberg, man. Tip
All
of the
right,
iceberg,
that's
yeah.
the new one, guys. We're going to get some gameplay of Joan of Arc and Solomon Kane here a little bit later.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, guys, really quick, we've got Wyrmwood here right behind me. Let's check out some of the new cool stuff they've got. They have the table over here.
All right, later. Yeah, 252. How's it going, guys? Good. Very nice table. Thank you. Some have said the world's finest. I mean, I'm not going to argue with that. Some people. Various people. Oh, there's the crank hole. What? That's the crank hole. Oh. Yeah. I'm assuming there's one on each side. Those are very fancy.
So yeah, those are two-sided play surfaces. We just came up with this new accessory, our card holder, which is right here. That clips on the inside. Yeah, they're all magnetic. Yes, so they can go anywhere. Correct. They can also go on the inside. So you can have a little built-in poster.
I'll forget that. That's fine. Okay.
All right, guys, these are the brand new tables. These things are awesome. Look at that smaller table they have now. So they have two different offerings now. We've got the larger table and the smaller. Here's the larger. And now here's the smaller table they offer. More of your standard table. Still just absolutely beautiful. Amazing craftsmanship.
That's an excellent accessory. You can hold your. There you go. Hi.
Oh, that's cool.
You can have your components and your cards laid out, and it essentially can fully pivot.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's been pretty quick. There we go. So yeah, and of course this is magnetic, so this can go sort of anywhere along here.
Nice.
Totally. This guy also, like your cup holder, you could bring onto the inside of your table, so that if you want to have your drink on the inside. This also can hold wine glasses, so you can put stemware in here. So yeah, this is the world's finest game. You saw how it can go up and down?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And this is a two-sided play surface.
Yep.
So yeah, so you can play on either suede or wood, up to you. And then we can do you want to see us convert it into a dining room table?
Sure.
Let's do it. Just pop this off. So I'm going to convert this into a dining room table. So this topper is magnetic and gasketed. what that means is, if you look right here, there's magnets right here, and there's an internal gasket. This gasket presses against the tongue in this tongue and groove, and so it makes it a spill-resistant topper.
Oh, nice.
Right? It also, and this is important, it also has an overhang. Anytime you have an inset, game topper. So like a lot of game tables that convert to dining room tables, the table topper is inset, so it sort of like clicks into the table. If there's a spill, fundamentally the spill is going to go down, right? There's no way. So this has a nice overhang. So if there's any spill, it's going to go over the edge. It's going to go over the edge, and that's an important feature for a topper. And then it's gasketed as well. This is our flagship model. This is an 8-person table. The Sojourn is a model we just started with.
Yeah, I love that.
This gentleman sitting at. That's a 6-person table. We also just started this. These are our Wyrmwood chairs. So again, solid wood construction, solid wood craftsmanship, lifetime guarantee. Couple hidden features.
Oh.
Got some gaming stuff.
Oh, these are awesome, man.
So
when can you? Are these available now?
These are available now. Yes, this is being debuted at Gen Con. So this is brand new, debuted today. Same with that smaller table, the Sojourn. Our 6-person table is debuted today.
I love that green too.
Yeah, it's a nice olive.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and this of course is a Bolivian rosewood. So this is a kingly chair, and this is
Yes.
That's the life right there, folks. That's the life right there. Yeah, a lot of new great stuff going on at Wyrmwood. So
very
cool.
Yeah,
right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's okay. We were just talking earlier. I was like, so I'm paying off my car this week. I'm like, not a final payment, just paying it off early.
Yeah, I like a lot of these.
Hi there. What up, dear? Scooby-Doo goes.
All right, guys. This is really cool. All right, here we go. On the move. Let's go find the broken token. We can pick up our limited edition Gen Con dice tower, which I was able to get one of. That was pretty awesome. Here's North Star Games. Guys make a great game called Evolution. Done a review on that on the channel as well. Where is Broken Token? I tell you, I really should start using the map so I know where I'm going. We're not just wandering around. But we'll find it. We will definitely find it. And I can feel that we're getting closer. I can feel that we are getting closer. Here we go. Let's check out a couple games we've got here. Here he is, Everdale. Phenomenal game. Archmage, that one's going to be great. Can't wait for that. We're going to swing by here and check out Everdale. Actually, you know what? We're already here. Let's just get in on it and check out this a little bit. Got the collector's edition at home. We're going to bust this open here soon and take a look at this one. We did that review on the prototype, gave that away, one of the team members. But now we've got the production version. Let's swing this around.
Absolutely. Welcome to Arcmage. Arcmage is
I'm going to get a...
fantasy realm. That's all that seems to be happening in a lot of fantasy realms these days. Yeah. We start with no magic. We start with one exploded and a modular setup. So every time we play a game, we get
Thank you again.
the smart part is the game. The hope of the game really is the magic system. See if you a wide There's a bit of tension. Do I push my luck all the way up to the more powerful master level spells? Or if I do so, it's at the expense of diversity of spell knowledge, and I'm going to have to put those back into my deck. So this should always reflect your current cards that you have in your tableau in terms of what magical knowledge you know. Okay, so that's the hook of the magic of the game. On your actual turn, you're going to have an upkeep phase where you do a bit of bookkeeping. Then you're going to have a journey phase where your mage is going to travel around the map. So I can move, I can explore and claim new.
This is a board game about winning. How much win can you will?
All right, guys, we're minutes from the crowd pouring in. Where is Broken Token? Unbelievable. I keep doing this to myself. Unbelievable. I continue to walk around, and here they come. Here they come. They have arrived. All right, guys, we got TMG, got 2 awesome games coming out here right after Gen Con. We're going to review with these guys. They're doing some amazing stuff.
He was ready for me. Thank you. It might be that it's just too bonkers out there. You're not going to be able to hear anything. What's that?
All right, here we go.
Yes.
Okay, here they come. We'll swing by there a little bit later. Talk to those guys a little bit. We're going to check out Fallout. You can see it there. All right, and they are coming in now. Here everybody comes. I'll tell you, it would have been a lot better for me to be able to be at the Broken Token place already before there's a huge line. But I keep getting caught up in all the awesome stuff that I keep seeing. Here's Boss Monster. All right, there's our buddy Chris. We're gonna go by a little bit later and talk with him. All right, and we're gonna swing back over here. You know, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing that I don't have the map. And we are just aimlessly wandering. Aimlessly. All right, here we go. Dogmight Games. Been looking for these guys. They got some phenomenal stuff. We've done quite a few reviews for them, and we're going to do more in the future. I can tell you that. These guys are killing it.
How's it going?
Good. Very cool.
Thank you.
I'll swing by a little bit later.
Of course, we'll be here.
Yep.
Good morning.
Hi.
That's how it feels.
Now it's getting busy. It's getting busy now.
Next time I'm investing in diapers.
continue to look for broken token. Unbelievable. This is going to be the... This will be my doing today. This will be the doing today, team. We're going to be walking around here looking for the broken token. I saw it when we came in. You know what? It's all right because we're getting great view of the con and everything that it has to offer. So we will continue on our search. How's it going? We have got everything. It is absolutely packed out. We have released the horde. Okay. We're going to swing right around here. Oh, continue to look here. Can we cut through? Yes, we can. Excellent. All right. We're swinging back around.
That's the thing.
Does that mean you also have to? Alright, I'm feeling good about this. So you gotta order them and then there was like
All right, I'm feeling better about this. We found it. That's right. You just saw it. We have arrived. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Get in line. Here we go. All right. Let's get in line and pick up our dice box. Good. Here for the dice.
So that's the last one over here. It was your last action.
And I'm just going to activate that just to see. So
now, activate that. You got a chance of getting what's here.
Yep.
Take your guys and spread them out. It's the last action. If you're sitting on there, you're going to get 3 gold just for sitting on there. They're just thoughts, but that's a fun thing to do.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
I'll do this and then just to get that.
So you do the roll because you got one of everything.
And I don't want to use my
Volta Dragons is awesome, team. I cannot wait for this one to come out. This one will definitely be on the channel. So be looking for it, as it was pre-ordered there at Gen Con, and it will be out this year.
That is done. Now you look on the table, anybody that is not contested gets paid. So you're going to get a clue, you're going to get 2, so that's what you're getting.
Excellent.
2 of these and 1 of these.
Thank you.
What are you getting?
I'm getting 3 coin, 1 rumor, and a treasure.
I have bought
a treasure.
I get nothing.
You get nothing. So I was trying to tell you.
No, I know.
Yeah, I get a rumor and a treasure.
I'm just trying to figure out how things work.
A rumor and treasure. All right. So now, everybody, reset your actions, bring them all back.
And then I got D20 Pro.
Put them all back over so they can be used. So now what we're going to do is you're going to do the phase that says, let's see, you're following.
Yeah, this thing is insane. So this is a painted version of what you can get through their most recent, this is CMON's most recent Kickstarter, their new Cthulhu game, the miniatures game that they got. It's a new board game out, tons of awesome miniatures, and this was the giant Kickstarter add-on that you could do with that Kickstarter. Now, again, this one is fully painted, and they did have just the unpainted version there as well. But this thing is enormous. I mean, seeing it in person, it was like a totally different thing. Unbelievable. And the base of this thing, and the reason why it's so big, is because you can actually play the game, or a part of the game, on the base of this sculpt. And that's what makes it so cool, is you can only imagine all the little miniatures at the base, and you're playing this board game out with this giant Cthulhu sculpture there on top. And it is made out of plastic. It's just like a regular model or sculpt that you would get in a board game. It's just absolutely huge.
I'm not with the booth, I'm with something else, but I'll explain what I can.
My pleasure. I'm good.
That's what I thought. I was like, we got a ticket system.
Good Lord, that is insane. Look at how awesome that is from the newest Kickstarter. Woo, that is tempting.
Look at how well it's painted.
I'm just wondering how you're going to film this without the reflection.
That works pretty well.
So obviously they all come unpainted. It's the basic game, you get the start, the slide, the screen, and then they're working on adding the free footage, so you get the wildlings and the giants, and also the Night's Watch.
Here it is, the new Hellboy game from Mantic. This is another one that I just recently backed on Kickstarter. This is yet another one I cannot wait for the arrival. This looks awesome. I'm a big Hellboy fan. I love the movies. The comics are awesome. And this board game looks great.
Suddenly, what we did is regain it on my phone. Okay. Oh, well then. Okay. So in comparison to what's on the side,
Malfo here, Weird Miniatures. They got a new, well, brand new 3rd edition that have just came out. Their booth's been pretty busy so far today due to that. There's the Big Deadly. All right, upper deck, right over there. Maybe they'll have a new Buffy Legendary expansion coming here soon. Who knows? Maybe not. I don't know. It's a total guess. That would be cool if they did. What else? We're going to be going back over to CMON here in a little bit, doing some demos of a lot of the new games that they have, and we'll get a little video footage of that, but stay tuned for our chat with Sean on all the new stuff, because that's where it's going to be at. That's the money right there. That one's going to be good. He's going to take us through everything new that they've got coming out. They've got some awesome new titles. Narcos, the board game, is going to be awesome. Newton got a new wacky racing game. It's going to be good. All right, let's take it up top. All right, we're going up.
Oh my gosh.
Come back down. Whew. This is what it's like, team. If you've never been here, never been to Gen Con, this is what you're going to get to experience. Just tens of thousands of people crowded through the halls. It's great. It is great. If you can swing it to be able to be here, this is definitely the place to be in August every year. Let's take that corner. Stacks and stacks of Rise of Tribes, all hopefully to be purchased, because this game is phenomenal. Swing by, say hi to Pete here a little bit. Might be out in the gaming hall though. Actually, I saw him out there a little bit earlier. Oh, that's what I've been looking for as well. Osprey Games. Let's go over there real quick. Say hi to Christian. They got the new Wildlands coming out. That one is going to be very good. Can't wait for that one.
Tokens, this is going to be token game, and of course the cards. And you don't want to go here. Leo! Come on! You have to make a purchase back here.
No, you will not.
I will.
I'm an adult, I'll break my ankle.
Oh.
What did I say?
I don't know.
All right, guys. We are going to probably turn this off for a little bit because it's getting pretty busy in here. It's getting kind of hard to walk through the crowd. So I'm probably going to turn this off for a little bit and do some demos, and then we'll be back. Okay, we'll be back. I'll leave you with this.
Guys, our team one doesn't get the actual game. So this goes with it.
But like I said, the
Railroad Inc. is a competitive game where your goal is to efficiently connect all the cities you can. All right? You'll be doing that through drawing both roads and railways on this grid. You'll all be playing at the same time, and what you will be drawing is going to be based on these 4 dice. At the end of the game, you're going to score more points for having successfully connected more of these points. So if you connect all 12, you're going to get a baseline 45 points, which is pretty good. Last time I played, I scored 47. So you're also going to score points for your longest road, 1 point per tile involved, even if it includes branching out. So if this was your longest road right there, there we go, that would be 4 points, for example. And you'll do the same thing for your longest railroad.
What you're seeing here is the expansion there, continue to expand over in Lucas Oil Stadium. So they got the whole floor here, and there's a bunch of rooms as well. The gaming is going on, and they're going to continue to expand here in Lucas Oil Stadium.
Or they stage him for a logical asshole without any sort of...
Yeah.
Somebody was asking, by the way, you guys are probably going to be...
Here you started on you. All right, guys, we just met with CMON and did quite a few different demos. It's pretty awesome with all their new games. So I've definitely got my favorites. We're going to have, I believe, most of these games. You'll see them here in the video on the channel. We got Blizzard right over here. We definitely want to go check out Blizzard while we're here. The main Hearthstone Gaming Hall, as well as what they've got going over here. Now, it looks like they've got Overwatch over there on the screen, so I definitely want to get over there and check that out. And then we've definitely got some cool stuff here with the Ultimate Gaming Table. Now, these things are pretty cool. They're highly modular, and you can deck them out with like different types of, trims, and they got different sizes as well. You'll see some of these tables are giant. And it looks like they are now doing some chairs. So we'll check this chair out.
Right, that's the big thing that I'm trying to do. It's not a 4x6. No, it's a 4x7. We have 4x6 game. Yes. Right, add another 10 inches on the side. Well, 5 on each. 5 already.
Almost 5. So
So you're 610 by 14. Really.
Yeah. Wow.
And this is not 3 by. That's why it's called the 3.5, because I think this is about 41 inches length and 59 inches. Right? It had to do with the size of the boards that we get in the factory, and how many cuts and how many boards we can get. It's actually cheaper.
So you guys can see how cool that is. These tables. Very, very cool. Sorry. Okay, here we are. Here we are. It's the Blizzard area. This is pretty awesome. We've got Overwatch up on the screens. That's pretty sweet. Hearthstone, and they have a store, so we're gonna have to check that out. Got a full Hearthstone setup over here. Little tables and crates. This is super cool, man. playing Hearthstone. This is so cool. Let's go over here and check out the store. Looks like they got figs for sale. Here we go. This is what we need right here. Look at this. This is so cool. I am excited about this. I'm a big fan of Blizzard and their games. I play pretty much most all of them. Oh, they got some really cool merch. Bunch of t-shirts, glasses, some hats. What's out? The artwork. What to move around. See what else we can see. Let's go over here. Let's go right over here. Oh yeah, they got pop figs. There's figures. All kinds of stuff. Let's check out this last little case here. Looks like we can got some cool stuff over here. Oh, some of their vinyl figures, the cute and deadlies. Those are pretty cool, actually. Oh, I like that. I like that Hearthstone. That's pretty cool. I like that glass set too. That is awesome. Let's get in on some of this stuff. Here we go here. Oh, those glasses are so cool. I wonder what those go for. It's all the dragons. That artwork's great. This is great.
Really awesome AG statue down there.
Oh, how cool are these? That Genji is so awesome. Wow, that is...
James, you don't play Overwatch, do you?
This is awesome. Blizzard World Puzzle.
You got a sweet Diablo map down there.
Come on, I was hoping that there would be some form of a new Blizzard board game released here. I have not seen it. That's what I was really had my fingers crossed on, that they would partner once again with Fantasy Flight and do some of their titles. Maybe do, some updated expansions or something, something new. Make an Overwatch game, make something else. But it doesn't look like it because I don't see it here. I think these are all the cases. So let's check these out. Check out these cute deadlies. These are pretty cool. Yeah, they did a great job with this booth. This is really cool. That's how it's done. Blizzard really came through on this one. It's phenomenal. All right, we might get in line, ask a quick question, see how much those glasses are, see what we can get. Now, I'll tell you, Asmodee is releasing a number of awesome new games over the course of the rest of this year and into first quarter of 2019. Can't wait. We're going to get most of those on the channel. You will see some of those later here in the video.
And I know it's a long video, but this was an awesome Gen Con, and there was just so much to be seen, so much released, and so much out there. We wanted to take a look at all of it, but you will be seeing quite a few of these titles here coming up.
So she marked off the fact that she got a bomb. 3 points was everything that you get. But had you chosen it, she would not have points. You would have gotten a suspect bomb. And that would have let you eliminate him as a potential suspect. You know it's not him. So that's the big
All right, guys, we're at Boss Monster, and we're going to talk to Chris here in a minute and check out the brand new game they're doing, their adventure game they've got on Kickstarter right now. It's doing really well. We're going to sit down with Chris and play around and see how it goes, and I'll tell you guys what it's all about, all right?
Hi, folks. Chris O'Neill from Brotherwise Games here. I'm going to give you another McGuire review scoop. This one we're doing Call to Adventure. This is our latest game. It's on Kickstarter right now. We've got almost 4,500 backers with 9 days to go in the campaign. Please join us. Call to Adventure is a hero crafting game. You play a hero who's telling your story over the course of the game. You start with an origin, a motivation, and a destiny. And through the course of the game, you're facing challenges and acquiring traits and trying to create the hero with the greatest destiny. There's really fun stuff that happens in this. As you tell your story over the course of the game, it comes together and you add those ability runes to what you're doing. Instead of rolling dice, we actually cast runes during the game and you read the runes. Everything works well in this game, whether you win or lose. If you lose, you get experience points. If you win, you're able to acquire those cards that make your character bigger and better. You're able to push your luck with dark runes and tap into your dark side, but be careful, if you roll the moon, you're going to move down the darkness track, and that's going to limit what you can do in the campaign. So, as I said, we're on Kickstarter right now. We're partnering with Patrick Rothfuss on this campaign, author of the Name of the Wind series, and the first expansion that we offer is going to be set in his world. So if you're a fan of Name of the Wind and you want to build a hero who campaigns alongside Quoth during his adventures, you'll be able to do that. Future expansions will represent different authors' worlds, as well as tapping into other settings. Might be a sci-fi setting, might be a horror setting. Anything's possible in Call to Adventure.
Was having a lot of experience at the very
All right,
end.
team, game is extremely awesome. I highly recommend this one. If you haven't Kickstarted it already, you want to go check this one out. And if you wasn't able to get on the Kickstarter, definitely look for this in retail. This is going to be an awesome game. It feels like playing D&D without the Game Master. It really is very fun. Check this one out.
Yep, so I get this. Oh, no, I get that. We'll take that. We're going to be a good game. And did I show that? Okay,
But
good.
probably so the problem is I don't have those symbols. That's going to be real hard for
Oh,
me to do.
and one more dark runes. You used a dark.
All right, guys, we wanted to take a look at something really quick while we're spinning through the hall here. I found this really cool booth called Altruistic. They've got these awesome like little tea lights and clocks and deck boxes and a paint setup. So let's take a look at this real quick. Oh man, that is so cool. Look at those. Let's spin it around.
Even this.
Oh man, how cool are those? I mean, you can put those on your shelf or something. Those things are awesome. We're gonna get some and then check out these clocks they got.
I do have the dragon, and we've actually done it. We can do it like a different gradient of color to color whenever you want. We've done red to gold, blue to gold. I can go gold to gold if you really love gold.
How much are your games?
$25. They are fully collapsible. They come with a set of dice and a drawstring bag.
Here we can see the paint set that they got.
And because we do make it all ourselves, 100% of proceeds on the weekend.
As well as the deck boxes.
That's pretty cool.
I have no shame.
No, well, I'm glad you don't, because that's the best way to make sales. I really appreciate it.
All right, altruistic, pretty cool new place, and those tee boxes are really neat. Let's take a look at them just one more time.
People are like, oh, I'll be back, and then they never come back, and I'm like, oh, good. That's why I didn't deal with you.
Oh, really?
Comes in the carrying case, you set up
but they have those times too that they sell.
All right, here we go. Another look at Hewns. Now, I know we've seen this a few times now, but this game continues to evolve and get better and better. You can see now these miniatures are really looking good. And these are some 3D printed plastic miniatures here that he brought to the show. And I'm pretty excited about this one still. This is going to be an awesome game. There is an expansive amount of content you can see here on the table. And hopefully here this year, we will be getting a prototype version of this game that we can showcase on the channel. And I'll tell you, I really cannot wait to get my hands on this. And I do believe we're going to do a special giveaway on this one as well. Some type of giveaway. Maybe we give away one of these larger models. I don't know, but it's going to be epic, and I can't wait for it. So be looking for that here later this year.
Yeah, exactly. That's insane. How's it right? You want to know how this game works? Sure. Cool. It's kind of an alien mining game. So what happens when you mine that green stuff off this kind of modular board, which represents a whole bunch of beans. South African. No. No problem. Don't worry. A lot of people tell me it sounds the same, but yeah. No worries. So you're one of those alien guys that those screens feel like a bunch of the banners are so dangerous. You just can't take a chance of mining it. So what you do is you buy these aliens. You know my photograph of me? Thanks. They are
There you go. Seen it first. Once again, Bear. All right, here's the new Crystal Fortress stuff. Now, this is a pretty awesome display case.
And it's not the actual case you see on the outside, it's what's in the inside of this case that's so awesome. And they do make some dice towers you'll see here as well. But it's these awesome crystal cases that you can build and customize and put all of your miniatures in. It's super awesome stuff, and we will have a review of this on the channel coming up soon.
And the creatures will behave differently.
Now this one is called the City of Kings, and you'll see this here in a second. This game looks awesome. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. It looks great. The gameplay looks really good. The miniatures are cool. Very, very fun looking game. I wasn't able to get a full demo of it, but we will be getting this one on the channel. I can guarantee you that. But we're gonna have to wait for that reprint because this one sold out really quick at Gen Con.
In the base game, there are 12 scenarios and 7 stories. Again, at the end of the year, so before this ships, we're going to be releasing some online scenarios that you'll be able to download and print off as well. There's going to be at least 10 of those. There'll probably be slightly more, but again, we're adding more content. And the expansions we're releasing, they add more stories and more content to the game as well.
This part of the kind of content are the illusions.
So this one is just the miniatures. So this is like so obviously it just adds the miniature characters. These two add more characters and more stories and more creatures. The expansion characters are what we refer to as like advanced characters. So they're slightly more complicated and have slightly more kind of capabilities.
I know.
$40 for that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now here was something really interesting, a great set of new games, and I would call this or categorize this into something we call serious play games. And all that means is these are very accurate, educational, scientific games. And they were awesome. All of these titles that were from this publisher here were all completely scientifically accurate and great games. I know they're working on another one that's based on the periodic table. I don't believe they had that one out on the table here, but they are working on yet another one on top of what you see right here. So we're going to be taking a look at these on the channel as well, so be looking for those.
Aspects of it
That's it. It's all over.
All right, team, that was Gen Con 2018. Hope you enjoyed the video and the different spotlights that we had. We've got a ton of games and a ton of content to be shortly following over the course of the next few months coming out of Gen Con, as well as some of the stuff that's going to be coming up at the end of 2018 in Q4 here. So hit that like, click the subscribe below to join the team, roll them crits. This has been the McGuire Review, and we'll see you next time. Bear, let's go!